Morning everybody, coming live from Toulouse. So this morning I was up at 4:30. I caught the train to Toulouse at 5:30 and this is my view right now. Just want to share that before I jump in and chat. So I wanted to jump on and share with you why I've been getting up at 4 a.m. And it's not something that I ever used to do, and I used to sort of think that people were cray-cray. My normal wake-up time used to be 5:30, which is still very early for some people. 100% I get it. But there's a couple of reasons why I chose to start getting up at 4 a.m. Number one was I was starting to have some group, like mastermindy sort of calls with some women's circles, with some really high vibe women who really lift my energy. They ask amazing questions. We always have a weekly topic where we're working through our own things. And we are always growing together, and so I was starting the day in such an amazing vibe, and it was making it really easy to get up really, really early. So I thought, this is really fun. I'm going to see if I can continue with it and create it as a habit. Now, another reason that I wanted to do that was because it makes me feel like a freaking badass that I can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's 3 hours of me time before Ollie gets up. What a win, right? So for those of you who say you don't have time, I just created time by getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I would rather be, in my dream time and resting more, but I just am so way more excited about what I can accomplish if I get up so early. And I'm so driven by the what if I just got up and did this? What if I could do this every day and I got into a routine? And what if I started doing all of these things that were so productive? What could I create in my life, in my business, in my mindset if I started doing this for myself? So, you know what one of the coolest things about getting up really early in the morning is? You're starting your day off by conditioning yourself with positivity. You're conditioning yourself to feel good and to feel proud of yourself first thing in the morning. And I'm not sure about you, but I don't know how many people wake up and something comes to their mind and they just don't feel positive, or maybe they had a bad dream and they let that affect their day, or they check their phone and they have a message from somebody that wasn't exactly the first thing they want to see first thing in the morning, and then they let it affect them for the whole day. But you have the opportunity to create a morning routine that can shape your entire day. It can help you become the most productive version of yourself. And by spending, even if it's half an hour, it can severely, that sounds really aggressive. It can positively really affect your entire day. If you can condition yourself for positivity first thing in the morning, and you can make yourself proud first thing in the morning, imagine what you could create in your entire day if you woke up every day like that. Isn't that exciting to think about? And it's something that excites me every day, that it's my own choice to do that for myself. And I'm choosing to choose the positivity. I'm choosing to choose the discipline. I am choosing to look after myself, and I'm choosing to give myself that time for myself. I'm choosing to work out in the morning. I am choosing to journal and to meditate and to do visualization. I'm choosing to nourish my body with foods that my body loves. All of these things are a choice, and if you're not receptive to that, it doesn't matter how many people tell you or how many things you see, because you're not in receptivity mode, you're not going to soak it in and take it on board and feel like that's something you want to do for yourself. So if you could change anything about your morning routine, what would it be? If there were a couple of things you could add into your morning routine to feel more positive, to get more productivity in your day, what would they be? Even if you set your alarm 15 minutes before you would normally get up, what would you do with that 15 minutes? If you could pick out of working out, a bit of visualization, a bit of journaling, maybe listening to a podcast, reading a bit of a book, doing some yoga, anything like that, what would you pick? If you could pick two things, what would you pick? And if you could feel any way you wanted to feel when you woke up in the morning, how would that be? because I guarantee you it can all happen from creating a really great morning routine. And the other day I actually bought a tiny little book called The Millionaire Morning by Lewis Howes, and it was awesome to read and to reiterate all of the things that I personally really admire and I love to do, and gave me more ideas on how I can have an even more positive and strong morning routine. So if I can help you in any way achieve a more positive morning routine, that would be amazing. And if you need any support, just reach out. I'd be more than happy to send you a couple of voice messages. But I'm here for a little business meeting and I better go because I'm going to go and do some work. But thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all soon.